Hey loves, it's me, Love Jones. I am back with another one. See what's in the energy, y'all. No, since hardly anybody sees these things anyway, might start doing something like a tea time or something to get specific. It's not even nothing I would normally do. Just dig into people like that. Figure out what it is they doing and what they up to. The hell, since I'm out here like this, got everybody digging into me. Figured I might as well. Shit, might as well dig into some people and see what they got going on other than trying to be me. Hateful, jealous, envious people. See blood and investigation. Somebody stolen house. Somebody's blood could be, somebody's family could be under investigation for stealing a house. So, is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Is it your family? Is it my family? Whose family is it? They're under investigation for stealing a house. That's a big theft. A whole house. They go straight to jail. Don't pass go. You did not play the right game for that house to be yours. You did not spend the money for that house to be yours. That's what we have. Got a salty beach right here. Maybe somebody's at the beach. Somebody could be a salty beach. It's the biggest ocean. Could be. Something about them could be very salty. Could be upset for some reason. You know, a lot of people have this hidden animosity. After trying to be you and being unsuccessful with it, then they be mad about it. And they're not measuring up. Because there's only one you. See. Spiritual. First thing out. Could have a spiritual person out here. It's not the first thing out. Well, it is the first thing I pulled when I was shuffling. I seen somebody's blood. Seen blood and stolen house. I just cut the deck on celebrity. Could be a spiritual celebrity out here doing something. Could be a I got your hometown people are jealous. Speaking of jealousy, because people don't know how to be themselves. Instead of just being themselves and allowing whatever it is they're doing to shine or find themselves, if they don't know who they are or what it is they're supposed to be doing, they'll focus on you and trying to steal whatever it is you got going on and try to beat you to being you. got adult children doing necromancy. Speaking of kids doing all the wrong things, I wish people would take the time to actually raise their kids because I'm sick of these little ignorant children around here, man. I love kids, but you know what? I done ran into a couple of ignorant ones that just don't make sense. Don't make sense. I'm sitting out today. These little boys rode a bike by me. And I can't remember exactly what he said. Black something. It's a white boy. Little white boy. Not a little white boy. Looked like he could have been a teenager. Just barely a teenager. He wasn't that big. From his size, he looked like he may have been 13, 14. But he said it and looked at me as he was sitting on the back of a bike with another little boy. Imagine that. There's so much stuff I could have said. But you try not to react to kids because, they do whatever. Evidently, some kids just do what they want to do. They raise themselves. So I hate to think the parents be just as ignorant, but you'd be surprised at stuff that I've seen parents do. Like help their kids steal stuff. You'd be surprised. And so yeah, I don't know. That just kids doing necromancy, it just made me think about that incident today. Just sitting there minding my own business, and here they come pedaling by on a bike. One sitting behind the other one. The one that said black, he said it's the rider. Just sitting in the back, holding on. He had the nerve to say it. And then look back at me and notice I was looking straight at him. Then you're going to tell the boy, hurry up and go. So you coward too. It's like, nobody teaching him the right stuff. Like, you bold enough to say that, but you too coward to, yeah. These kids though, man, they kids. I didn't even respond to him. I just kind of looked at him. But my look, evidently, I probably had the look of death sometimes. My look in itself had him nervous, trying to tell the boy, hurry up and pedal. First of all, why you not on your own bike? Why you riding behind this boy? And I'm not even about to go there, though. There's so many things. So many things I could say. People don't raise their children properly, and then they turn into ignorant adults who do the same type of coward stuff. For example, like what I had go on earlier, I'm sitting here just minding my own business. And here comes this person out of the blue. Decides they're going to harass me and then call the police. Like, I'm not even bothering you. I haven't said anything to you. I'm not doing anything out here. I'm just literally sitting here. But that's what they turn into, people like that. And so, yeah, let's stop raising cowards. Let's train our children up right. Yeah. See, with that kind of attitude, you either end up dead or in jail. And that's not where we want them, right? It's not where we want them, dead or in jail. I know. That's where you end up being with that kind of attitude and saying little smart stuff and being a coward at the same time. Because somebody not gonna, everybody don't acknowledge the fact that it's children or just ignorant adults who don't know how to control themselves, with the lack of control. Everybody don't have the kind of patience that I have to deal with the kind of stuff that I've been dealing with. And so everybody not going to react like me. Y'all going to mess around and get with the wrong person, and they're going to send you somewhere you never thought you'd be. And so I would say raise your children, you know, raise them up right. Or you wind up watching them somewhere where you never thought they'd be, whatever place that is. Because everybody not as nice and kind as me. Everybody is not as quiet as me. Everybody is not as understanding as I am, as lenient as I am. So boy, I'm telling you, as patient as I am, because you don't understand the amount of patience it takes to not respond back to ignorance. But ignorance is bliss, right? Ignorance is bliss. At least that's what they say. Ignorance can be a whole lot of other stuff too, other than bliss. And so, yeah. People they have a lack of common sense. They say common sense isn't that common. I get it. I get it. But even if you lack common sense, you should try to have respect. But a lot of people lack that too. But you know what I find funny is that people lack respect when it comes down to specific people. It's like people not fools. They play dumb. And they try to do things that they know they'll get away with doing to people who they know they'll get away with doing it to. And yeah, I don't like ugly. And there's some people out here that are spiritual people, and they tapped in and they don't like ugly either. And so when you're doing things like that and you think you're going to get away with it, just be careful, because you never know who's waiting at the other end of the street, or at the other end of the beach, or at the other end of the park, or wherever it is that you are. Who knows what you done, or what it is you said, what it is you did to the person you felt like couldn't do anything back. And then they just be the person who catch you. And so while y'all be doing stuff to people who don't bother you and don't say anything, be careful, because it can come back real fast. Come back real fast on you. So I don't know. I just felt the need to say that when I seen that children doing necromancy, because, yeah, these kids are bold, and they turn into adults who are just as bold, but only bold to, again, the people who they feel like they can take advantage of, the people who they feel like are weaker than them. Yeah, I don't advise that. I don't advise that, because you don't know. Again, you don't know. You're waiting at the other end of wherever it is you at, knowing exactly what you just did. 144 I just seen. Yeah. Somebody could be part of the 144,000. Which brings me to another point. When y'all thinking somebody is weaker than y'all, and maybe they don't have anybody there to protect them. You never know who you may be dealing with. Never know who you may be dealing with. And so while it looks like they may be alone, that don't mean they actually are alone. Imagine you went out your way to go off on an earth angel. Somebody God sent to help you. Somebody God sent to protect you. Somebody God sent to teach you something that your mama didn't teach you. And that's the kind of respect you gave them. Vengeance is the Lord's. So again, I say, if I was y'all, I would be careful with the things I say and do to people. So it can always come back and bite you. So anyway, now that I got that off my chest, let's see what else is in this energy. Proverbs 20:21 says, an inheritance obtained first by greed will not be a blessing in the end. Boy, this inheritance right here keeps on coming out. Somebody's supposed to have something, whether it's money, land, all the above, and they're not getting it. They don't have it. It should have been theirs, and they don't have it. We keep bringing that up. This keeps coming out. Somebody's stealing from somebody. Same thing goes for them. Imagine stealing from somebody who was sent to help you. Imagine stealing from an earth angel and the vengeance that God is going to take out on you at the end while you thinking you're going to get away with it. Imagine trying to steal something. You never had to do nothing but keep on working, and now you about to lose everything. You may even lose your life, depending on how far you took it when you were stealing. I see filing fake reports. So they're working with people while they're stealing. Law and order. They could be working with police department while they're stealing. We have corrupt police department all day long. Gemini is explosive. That Gemini keeps popping up, and I don't know who this Gemini is. I could take a wild guess. They want to close your third eye if you know what's going on. They can't close things they didn't open. Not even the doors that they try to close for you by filing these fake reports and making people look in your direction while they're in the background trying to steal. It's like, look over there while I'm over here tucking this over here in my pocket. Unfortunately, we have corrupt leadership as well. So, you never know who these people are working with. Never know who they could be working with and what they have planned. It's so funny. I was saying earlier how one person attempting to steal something or one group attempting to steal something can bring down a whole lot of people. You imagine it being like a domino effect. One person going down out of their group and then the whole group slowly going down. All the police officers, all the politicians, all the celebrities. 1911 I just seen on the clock. All your children who you got playing these games too. Imagine losing something. Everything that you gain, everything that you worked for, especially these people that have a status. Imagine losing everything. All because you tried to steal, and you should have just left well enough alone and let people have what was theirs. A lot of people are stupid. I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but it's the God honest truth. A lot of people don't even like when you do things, you have a plan A, a plan B. A lot of people didn't come up with no second plan when they came up with this whole idea to steal, because they are so arrogant. They felt like they would not get caught, and so they didn't come up with a plan for them getting caught. Imagine being caught by real police officers, by people who are serious about their job, by people who not gonna take bribes, who there to protect and serve, and that's exactly what they do. Imagine police officers taking down their co-workers. Imagine judges and lawyers going to jail, and celebrities you never think would be involved are involved. Family who you never thought would be involved is involved. Imagine everybody going down at one time. I can tell you, you're not going to have to imagine it. You're going to see it soon enough. Because these people aren't believers. And so God has set a lot of things in place to make them become believers, to show you what it is that you're dealing with, to show you that you're not the most powerful, to show you that it doesn't matter how much money you have, what your skin color may be, what your shape may look like, what your sexuality is. At the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. This is a battle between good and evil, and y'all have chosen a side. And so by choosing that side, that dirty side, that evil side, y'all have chosen to go against God. And see, that's what you fail to realize. You're not fighting an individual. You're not fighting me. Because you think I'm out here helpless and I can't do anything for myself. And I don't have nobody out here protecting me. But you're fighting directly against God and what God put in place. And so don't think this is going to be a little thing. Don't think for 1 second this is going to be a little thing. This is going to be very big. A lot of people's names are going to go down in the history books, and it's going to be for all the wrong reasons. You know, we all know who Jack the Ripper is. Nobody out here celebrating them. Yeah. And so, yeah, y'all can continue to play the little games that y'all are playing and think y'all are going to get away with it. But the truth is, it's all working out according to plan. And not your plan, because you didn't have a plan B or C, because you just assumed that y'all would get away with it, whatever it is, still in this inheritance. But you know who always had a plan? God has always had a plan. This was already written. He already knew what would happen. He knew how I would be. He knew how you would be. He knew all the players that was going to jump in. He knows the people who can't be trusted and the people who he can trust. It's like Job in the Bible, when God was talking to the devil. Like he knows who he can trust. That's why he sent the devil to Job, because he knew Job wasn't going to fold. He knew that in spite whatever it is that he went through, he was going to overcome it all and he wasn't going to fold. So you can imagine he knows who y'all are, what y'all going to do, and he knew that y'all were going to fold. He knew that y'all were going to succumb to the money. He knew that you were going to succumb to the pressure. And there's always been a plan for every last one of you who participated in this. And so while you think you're going to get away with it, newsflash, this is already written. And since y'all like to read Akashic records and do astrology and try to figure stuff out and get readings on people, you think you would have known that already. But God has a way of showing you things, revealing to you what he wants you to see, and not revealing what he doesn't want you to see at the time. And so while y'all think you have the upper hand because you have the money and you have all of these other people on your team, you're going to slowly be brought down. And whatever name you built for yourself, it's going to be forgotten. People are going to know you for exactly what you are: a thief, a liar, a hater. I see sirens here, legacy. Scientists. So someone could be experimenting on you. They could be discovering something new about you. What flipped over? Fast food. Something have to do with food. No, if you eat fast food a lot, if you go to a particular place, these people could be discovering something about you. They could know who you are, what you are. We also have Proverbs 20:19. It says, a slanderer goes about revealing confidential talk. Do not associate with one who loves to gossip. Proverbs 20:19. So we have another proverb. So people have went out the way to steal your inheritance, and they went out the way to file fake police reports, and they went out the way to gossip and to slander your name in the process. Again, because they want to have people look over here while we're doing this over here. Look over there while we doing this over here. And so they spreaded a lot of rumors. They've done a lot of talking. They have a lot of gossip around. They have people watching you doing negative things against you. And meanwhile, they're the perpetrators right there in your face. And you know what else is funny? If they do it to one person, then they'll do it to another person. So while y'all are befriending these people and accepting the money for the bribes that they're doing, or going with the flow because they have the clout, or because the majority of the people are in on it now, because the majority of the people would be in on it because y'all have spread so many rumors, y'all have gossiped so much. And then there's no telling what's going around now. You know how they used to do the little rumor thing in the classroom? This is like elementary school, middle school, when they teach you to not spread rumors. Evidently, you guys missed that. How you start the first rumor, and by the time it makes it at the other end of the class, it's something completely different. So now you have all of this stuff that's going around. Not just what you said and what you lied about, but other things have added to it. You want to close your third eye. I keep seeing that. It says peace or beast. This could be for you. This could be for me. Are you giving peace or beast mode? I'll say both of them. Because I'm a very peaceful person. But don't play with me. And that's exactly what they've done. They've played and they played and they played. Just seen 30-30 and then 30-33. The 3-3 could be significant. You know, my card for 33 says it's surrounded by angels. Spirit guides. And see, that's what these people fail to realize. Everything they think is not being seen is being seen. Everything they think people don't know. People know. But not only do people know, because it doesn't matter what people know, because people can easily be paid to do different things or say different things. You guys would know that because y'all are paid for a lot of it. Like I said before, God knows it as well. And so what you think you're getting away with, you're not going to get away with. What you think you're doing, you're going to make it out successfully. You're going to have what you want. You know, you're probably arrogantly walking around right now, smiling and celebrating as if you've accomplished something. But, oh, baby, wait. Wait on it. Imagine all these people that you brought into this. And when they start falling down, they all get to look back at you and know that it's you who brought all of this about. It's you who started all the trouble. It's you who got everybody together and convinced them that this was the right thing to do. It's you who misled the masses. You know, your mother used to tell you when you're begging to go and do something that your friends want to do, if they jumped off a bridge, would you jump too? Well, in this case, everybody jumped. How stupid is that, right? Imagine one person want to jump off the bridge and everybody else went and jumped off behind them after what they said. It's fine. You know, we're going to make it. This is life. It's a very big cushion at the other end of that. And so they've convinced everybody that it's a good thing to do. And they went and jumped first, and imagine everybody else went and jumped first. It's like a mass suicide. Everybody drank the poison. Who was that back in the day? The cult people that drank the poison and had everybody kill themselves. This is happening all over again. It's happening all over again. Imagine a leader of a cult, somebody who's tied into all of this good stuff, or so-called good stuff. Yeah, and they feed y'all poison and convince you to drink it because that's the godly thing to do, only for you to realize what you've done later on. That's what we have here. Public humiliation, evil. And see, what these evil people have done is they think they've humiliated you publicly. And they could have. 3434. They could have very well humiliated you by spreading these rumors, by telling these lies, by convincing so many people to get involved in it, by separating you from the people that you had in your corner. by sending illusions and causing you to not trust people. You don't know who to trust now. And so they think they've gotten away with this again. They think they have went out the way, these evil people, to humiliate you. But what they don't realize is that's coming back to them. And it's not only coming back to them, it's coming back with vengeance. Because remember, I said vengeance is the Lord's. So when it come back, you believe, you better believe that it was destiny. It was destined to happen just like that. But y'all were too naive to figure it out. And y'all thought y'all could play the hand of God yourselves. But you will soon find out. You will soon find out. There is only one Father. There's only one Creator. And although He gave you numbers, and you can say He's numbers, He's so much more than that. So much more than that. And y'all neglect to give Him credit. And I just say Him because it's a habit to just say Him. And so I do what I do. So y'all, take it how it resonates for y'all. But y'all fail to give Him the credit that He deserves. So what He's going to do is come back down and show you who's boss. And believe me, it ain't going to be y'all. It's so funny because when I said who's boss, I'm shuffling these cards. Although I haven't picked up any, I'm still shuffling them. And that's exactly what I look down and sing, boss. So when this move is made, know that it's a real boss move that's being made. Know that it's coming from the Most High. Not from the people who get high. Not from the ones who be geeked up, and thinking they God. Not from the ones out there that's celebrating now thinking they winning by messing over somebody. And misleading a whole lot of people and having them to mess over themselves. It's all said and done, these people are going to be looking back at you. And whoever this main culprit is, whoever this person is who started all of these rumors, told all of these lies, attempted to steal something from somebody who they were jealous of, just know that y'all gonna have y'all day. Capricorn could be significant in all of this. Sabotage. Capricorn could have helped to sabotage somebody. Either way, whoever helped in it, y'all all gonna have your day. Judgment is gonna be placed on you all. And so when everybody's going through stuff, just remember how y'all all had each other's back when y'all were taking this one person through stuff that they didn't deserve to go through. When y'all were trying to make one person homeless and one person sleep on the street and one person be without anything because y'all wanted to be with everything, because y'all were greedy. Because you not only wanted what you had, but you wanted what they had too. And so, let's hope y'all all support each other when y'all all going through what it is that you will be going through. Because you reap what you sow. And y'all have done a whole hell of a lot of sewing out here. That's it. That's all I have, y'all. I'm not even gonna pull any more cards. I didn't pull any. I only pulled a couple to begin with. But I said what needed to be said. And so I hope y'all got the point. I'll be back.